This week on the Body Wrong Podcast.
So you don't have a tried and true at McDonald's? Like when you go, that's what you're getting. You're getting the same thing every single time. I'm that way. I'm getting a Big Mac. If I get something else, that's cool. But I'm definitely starting off with the number one.
Why? So can I ask you, why are you spending so much money on a Big Mac?
Because money isn't real when you're hungry.
Get a McDouble, added mac sauce, and then you can add lettuce on there, bro.
I'm not interested in your TikTok recipes. I just want to say, I want to say,
you know what I like doing? I like spending $4.50.
I want to say
piece of bread.
I want to say 5 whole words when I get to that order thing. Give me a number one, and then I'm just going to drive forward. That's what I'm going to do. If I'm feeling frisky, I might get one of those $1.29 that used to be 50-cent burgers.
What is up, you beautiful? It's you've been whacking off here with Max and Burley, and we are part of the Body Wrong Podcast.
Audible proudly presents Body Wrong.
Never.
Matt's getting ready to I think coach, and I sent him a text, and I was like, I'm sending you multiple texts so it makes you vibrate to make you come. But
do you think that Mein Kampf has a brought to you by Audible at the beginning? Audible proudly presents Mein Kampf.
Stieberstein. Stieberstein presents.
We're starting strong.
I always hate whenever I'm looking at a top 20 countdown on anything. Like today I was super baked, and I was doing the top 20 WWE wrestler comebacks of all time or wrestler returns.
Oh, can we do this?
Don't know why. But every single time it would get ready to show somebody, it was always eat Buffalo Wild Wings today. And I'm like, what the fuck? Come on. I was like, who was number 7? Oh, it was Rey Mysterio, but now I'm hungry. This is great.
Wings does sound good.
Dude, Thursdays
back
are
on the
days
carnivore this week.
BOGO Thursday. If you like the bone out.
No, because you're just eating chicken. You're just eating chicken breast. You're eating chicken breast. I
forgot that Rob was the only one with valid taste buds in this room here.
Oh, I'm sorry. You go to a wing place to eat chicken breast? Oh, you go to a steakhouse and order the chicken?
Actually, yeah.
Oh, you're such queefs, dude.
Yeah.
Queebos. It's just me, top of the heap of manliness. Let's go.
So I like bone-in as well, but those are on Tuesdays. And now
I don't eat bone. It's not like I'm gonna be like, ew, bone-in wings.
You let the sale. You let the sale dictate what you eat. That's sad.
No, I would.
A sale. Once you get there and there's a sale, you're like, sweet, there's a sale. But you should go in I'm gonna eat wings.
No.
Oh, they're on sale. That's cool. But if they're not on sale, I'm gonna eat wings. You're just eating chicken chunks. Breaded chicken chunks is all you're eating.
Delicious. I don't
You're
understand.
eliminating an obstacle. They're taking the obstacle away for you. What's wrong with that?
I don't understand.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows when you order a ribeye, you order bone in because there's more flavor next to the bone.
Oh no. Too much work.
God. Yeah, thank you. Dude,
you guys.
It pains me
guys
to ever have to agree with Max. That's fine, and it's tight. Mine is super tight, and it's really wet. Extremely for some garlic farm bone out wings. Give me some boneless. But if I had to choose bone in, I'm going flats. Love me a good flat.
Oh, flats for sure.
Oh, yeah,
drummies. I don't like drummies, dude. Give me flats.
Yeah,
give me
that's
flats.
the one cool thing. I don't know if you guys. I know we forget who was talking trash on. Was it Wingstop? Which one? Was it you that hated Wingstop?
Oh, I like Wingstop. Is so ass, bro.
Okay. That's the one place around here where you can order only flats. It's like an extra $1 or whatever, but you can get all flats.
You can do it at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Get that anywhere else.
You can do it at Buffalo Wild
Wings. Paying an extra $1 for that.
I don't think ours lets you do that.
I think if you're dining in, you can do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like on their app.
Even Hooters will let you do it. Even Hooters will let you order all flats.
Really?
Here's Hooters is an hour and a half away.
Sucks to suck. Dude, Hooters rules. Hooters is my favorite wing.
All the one that I've been to two. I went to one in Philly. I went to there was one that was next to a Dave and Buster's. So if you can tell me where the that was,
Kensington.
There was a Hooters next to a Dave and Buster's, and you have to pardon me. This was 17 years ago, so I don't recall exactly. But I went in there, and it was the worst wings I've ever had in my life. Hooters is so overrated as well, and the tits were minimal. There were no tits
Yeah.
like, at all. Like
You gonna let him
ass was
disrespect
there.
your city like that, dude?
I don't know what he's talking about.
See,
I was
titties are
trying to
always
think
good,
of-
dude. Titties always
No.
good, dude. Even the Liberty
No.
Bell has cleavage. Crack, crack, crack.
I even went. I went to
That's
the
pretty
one
good line.
outside.
Cut that.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Fucking stupid. I even went to the one in fucking outside Kansas City. Trash. Fucking also boo boo.
Man, I
Not
think
a
you
fan.
just, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, I
have
mean,
you
their food is very meh.
have you guys experienced the Twin Peaks yet?
Better than Hooters.
Nah.
Food wise, no, it's not better than Hooters, but
Ooh,
the
the wings are
goods are. The what do they call it? The what's it called?
Wait,
The
what's
talent?
it?
Yeah, the talent there is pretty good.
The talent.
Yeah, the talent, dude.
Yeah, I've never heard of that, so I'm not sure if that's like a mid West thing or
Oh, with the talent? Oh, it's a real
no,
late
no. The
It's
restaurant.
It's in Vegas as well, I believe.
Twin Peaks?
Really?
I think there was one. Maybe.
Oh, you're thinking of
Was
Ojos
it-
Locos. There's one in Vegas now.
No, this one was on the link. It was. Damn, don't they wear like skirts, like plaid skirts?
Yeah, they were no, it's plaid shirts, like lumberjack shirts, but cut off like up here, and all of this is just. And then they wear like jean shorts, like that are just showing their ass cheeks. It's pretty amazing, dude. But can we just Google it? Can we just get on the Googs here?
Shit right now. Hold on.
Hit Twin Peaks.
I was
You gotta now.
already
You
doing
gotta
that.
you gotta type in Twin Peaks restaurant. If you just type in Twin Peaks, there's a '70s TV show. Not so great.
And also a remake of that original show.
Oh, really? That's probably sucks
Yes.
too. It's probably ass and titties.
Actually, not too bad, but they canceled it pretty quick, so I guess other people thought it sucked.
Guess it
more
was
worse than I
ass.
did.
I'm not seeing it. There's a whole bunch of options here.
There's a
I'm
whole
not seeing it.
HOLE. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you know what? Was it the tilted kilt? Is that what I'm talking about?
Oh, we had one of those.
I've never heard of that.
That's what it was. I was mistaken. 'Cause
We
they
don't
do the
really
plaid
have
skirts
Scottish
here.
people down here, though. We don't agree
Oh,
with that.
the wings here were fantastic.
Men in dresses, get the out of here.
Let's just say the waitresses were carrying some fantastic chicken breast. They were very, very, very pleasant.
I got a would you rather.
Oh, here we go.
This really won't play as well because Max doesn't have kids, but it'd be funny for you. All right, would you rather, dude? You got a boy and girl?
Oh, I'm immediately myself. There's no way.
This rules. All right.
I have both.
Yeah, okay, cool. I only have daughters, but would you rather? Your daughter, when she's of age, brings home a new boyfriend, and he's the most hood ghetto dude you've ever met in your entire life. He's like, "Hey, Papa, this is my boyfriend. We're in love." Or your son is flamboyant, not regular, but flamboyantly gay. Because not the cool gay. I'm talking about the hello. Look at my. Which one would you prefer?
First of all, let me preface this by saying I would have no issues with either one. But
I
option
would hope
two,
not.
option two, I would myself. The damn. So I have two boys. So one of them, he is
They're
an
gonna be
asshole.
gay together.
He kind of pissed me off today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say that he, you know what, flamboyant gay. Yeah, oldest son.
Flamboyant gay is the rough gay,
Yeah.
dude. That's the hard gay, dude. That's like
Yeah.
you're putting
Yeah.
on an act gay. Just
See,
be
the thing
gay.
is, though, so here's my reason for this one is more than likely he'll move away because the
Oh, no.
options of homosexuality out in the Midwest is very limited out here in the cornfields. So I assume
you're
that
gonna have
he'll
to-
either move to San Francisco or Philadelphia.
Amazing idea. Amazing idea. Amazing idea. It's not
You
going to be
love
as
the
funny.
gays here.
It's not going to be as funny for me and Max because we're in a big city. But y'all let's talk to y'all's wives first. Get clearance. Download Grinder and see who's on the Grinder in your little small town. People you know. You don't have to put your real face on there. You don't have to put your real face on there. We put a fake name. We'll make a whole profile on the show. But you want to see the weirdos in your town that are on Grinder because I think it'll blow your mind. I think it'll blow your mind. I think there's a lot more. I just need a hole than you think.
Two teeth Jimmy's definitely on there.
That's-
Dude, for sure.
Again,
Your local reverend, all sorts of people are on there, dude. That guy that's selling you cows.
there's 6 towns that have to go to this one school, and we still have like 19 kids per class.
That's 6
That is
towns that can fill up a
ridiculous.
grinder profile.
There's one gas station for all 6 towns now. Yeah,
One glory hole to rule them all.
I'm
I
trying
don't know
to
how
think.
you guys live like that. You and Matt, like I couldn't do it. I couldn't live that remote.
I'm saying I've experienced it both.
And I
Like,
hate people. Like I hate them. People
Yeah.
suck.
And that's what, like, I can, like, every time I want to go take a piss, I don't even hesitate to go outside to take a piss. Like, I'm just out there
Oh,
in the
yeah,
garden
that
just
would be
taking
cool.
a piss. Like, the freedom that I have to just, like, I don't know.
I
Whip your dick
I
out.
literally
Just
walk
honestly,
every
on all
single morning.
times.
I take my dog into the backyard and I piss on my back porch. Just piss right into the yard. Every single morning.
But,
of
like,
my life.
I have, so where, how close is your nearest neighbor?
Me?
from
Both of you.
from the side of my house, 4 or 5 steps.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Max?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the wife asks Burley why there's so many yellow circle patches of grass that is disintegrated.
I
You're
piss
like,
acid.
"Ugh."
I piss acid and I cum diesel. Sluts. Let's go. That's my grinder profile.
You know, those
It's so
DMs be filling up. Yeah, I live very close, like to our neighbor. Like not like 5 feet, but probably 10 to 12.
Now, are you in the burbs? Are you in Philly proper?
Yeah, I'm in the burbs, but
Okay, I'm in the burbs as well.
I mean, it's still row home style shit.
but if you go into the city, you're even closer.
oh yeah, I mean, you're like on top of each other.
Yep. And there's people that I know that love living that lifestyle.
So,
Ooh, I hate sharing a wall with somebody because I know for sure we're loud as fuck, and I all the time I'm like,
This
"Well."
guy hard.
They're like, he'll be done in 30 seconds.
It's like- she's just going, stop it. Come on, hurry. That's all the neighbors hear.
so I grew up in Las Vegas, and we lived in a gated community where the houses were 7 feet away from each other. The yards were so small you can push mow it in 30 seconds. Like,
Did
it was
you
6
just humble
strips.
brag on? Yeah, our houses are so close together in a gated community.
Dude, no, it was a low income gated community. I was the only
Okay,
white
I
family
was about to say
there.
I lived in an apartment building that had a gate. Does that count? You know?
Hold on. Let me go ahead and tell you what street, the intersection of what street this was. Okay,
Let's
it was
guess.
it was Lake.
It wasn't
Lake,
Kendrick Lamar.
What close?
Nice.
You get
Gotta be Martin Luther King.
It was Martin Luther King Jr.
Guys,
and
it's gotta be
Lake
Martin
Mead.
Luther King.
So if you think that it was a humble brag,
Basically,
was-
every other house had a shitty fenced-in yard with a pit bull. Is that what you're telling me?
yes, there was a pit every. I mean, so and then there was me with the golden retriever on rollerblades.
You are a walking stereotype, dude.
I was. Our garage got tagged so many times, dude. Like my mom would.
What
come
did it
home-
say?
So one of them was GPK. That was always the gang sign that always got our. Like, so every single house had a skylight, and there were times where I would be in the kitchen. Mind you, I'm 9, maybe 8 or 9, and I'm getting some to drink. And I would look up, and there is an African American looking at the skylight, banging on it, just trying to scare the shit out of us. And they assumed that we called the cops on them one time because they had a party and it got broken up, and there was bullet shells or whatever in the yard. The reason why
Would
we
you
moved.
say that he was looking inward?
he was acting suspicious?
So me and Max have started a new era of the podcast where we're gonna be doing talking about meditation and self reflection, and it's be called "Look Inwards."
Yeah,
No,
it's gonna be a hit.
no,
Look inwards.
no. But to finish that though is my nearest neighbor now is like 3/4 of a mile away from me. Maybe
Damn.
half mile, maybe.
That is
That's
the dream,
wild.
but at the same time, Daddy likes Uber Eats.
Yeah,
see,
I like
no,
I
that's-
like being able to order on Instacart. Like I don't feel like grocery shopping today. I'm gonna make someone else do it.
Now, I could 100% like because I'm in like the dick tip of the burbs out here, and there are like I live in a neighborhood, but there are also people that have 20 acres in a mansion. Like I can see them whenever I leave my neighborhood. I can see them right across the road. Like those people also get the giant thing of land, and they get Uber Eats. That's what I'm trying to get to. I want that. And in Texas, I don't know how it is where y'all are. If you got 5 acres of land, doesn't matter where you are, you can legally shoot your guns on your property. That's what I wanted.
Ooh.
So in Missouri, I can. I'm like just right under 4 acres, and we can shoot on ours.
Nice.
No problem. I mean, but then
Yeah,
again,
but like you,
who the f is going to stop us? I mean,
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
fun fact, I just learned this. Some new law happened in Texas. I can legally carry my gun, open carry, into a bank now. That's fun. You know all those times you sat at the bank and like scoped out all the cameras every time that I go in there, pretty much? Like, how would I do it? Now I can do it while I hold a gun. You know how crazy that is? You know?
you should.
No, the funnier part is stuff with them. You're like, oh, let me get my pen.
It's kind of like how I eat. I like the bargain thing. And I'm just, this is just one little edit that we have to do here. So
Yeah.
So
Here's a question.
I'm gonna circle
Here's a
back
question.
to that, though, too. You don't base like what you're gonna eat like on like a deal whatsoever. Like you just go, I'm in the mood for this. I'm just gonna eat it. You don't go.
A commercial might get me, but I'm not going because of the price. I'm going because that looks good, dude. This is not smart of me, and I'm not trying to be like Mr. Cool or whatever. I'm not. This is not. I understand this. I am the guy, and my wife is guilty of it too. I just did this the other day at a taco place. We found a new taco spot, right? It's called Maximo. Shout out. Check this place out. It's sick. Tacos were amazing. But it's a new place. It's kind of an artesian, fancy place. We went there for lunch. And we're like, what do we get? I don't know. I said, all right. So me and my buddy are sitting there. I'm like, let's just split everything. Let's order one of everything. Okay. And that's what we do. We'll order one of everything on the menu. And I say, just bring it out in waves. And that's what they do. And then we'll split a taco. Here's, that was good. Okay, next one. And that works. Tapas rules. I don't know if y'all ever go to a tapas restaurant. You ever doing that?
I thought you were saying topless at first.
No,
but
tapas. Tapas.
Same.
You uncultured
no.
swine. Okay. Tapas restaurants it's lots of small portions brought to the table. So everybody's just kind of grazing instead of you get a giant plate. It's more social. It's fun though. It's nice. I like tapas.
One of everything though.
Yeah. The bill was stupid.
I've
It was
never-
lunch. It was lunchtime too. The bill was dumb. Then we're like, oh, that was dumb. But we also do. Me and my wife do this. We'll go to a new place that we can't figure out what we want, so we'll order most of the appetizers, and then not eat our meal that we order because we're full off appetizers. That's what we do every time.
Now I'm guilty of that. Like T Dog loves me and her love apps, and then she also likes variety. So she would rather eat like a piece. It's why I'm fat, honestly, because we get 7 appetizers. 1 is mine, and I'm gonna eat the whole thing. 6 are hers that we like both kind of like, and then there's a couple that she likes that it's just her. But then the 3 appetizers that we kind of both share, she eats a little bit of each, and then I finish the rest.
Let's turn this into stay out of my fridge. What is the one thing on, like, if it's on the menu, you're gonna order it every single time?
God, I'm a slut for a club sandwich, dude. I'm a basic bitch. If they have a good club sandwich, that determines pretty much like I'm safe to order anything. If you can make a good club sandwich, I'll order anything from that restaurant.
This counts for appetizers too, but you're going main course. You have to have a club. Like,
and the French fries. I'll put a combo on there. A good French fry with
French fries are good.
Yeah,
but I'm talking about you not knowing if they're good. Like, if you see it on a menu, you're like, I must have this. For example, if I see a soft pretzel on a menu, I'm ordering it every single time. Every time.
Okay.
It's hard to pick up a good, like a soft pretzel, dude.
Oh,
like,
I've had some bad ones.
Really?
Yeah.
We've ordered some. Mine is cheesesteak egg rolls. If we see cheesesteak egg rolls, I almost will, like 100%. I'm like, I'm getting that.
Yours
Unless
is
it
super regional.
Sounds disgusting.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that before. You guys, it's super regional for
You've
you.
never seen a cheesesteak egg roll?
Dude. You live in
What?
Cheesecakeville. You live in Cheesecakeville.
Oh my
Cheesesteak.
god.
Cheesesteak. You said cheesesteak, not cheese.
Yeah, cheesesteak.
Okay, all right.
Cheesesteak egg rolls are delicious because they tend to come, it's like steak and cheese. But they also sometimes will have a liquid American cheese that you can dip in it, or a spicy ketchup. A lot of the time it's a spicy ketchup, which is my favorite style of ketchup, is spicy ketchup. So they're just delicious. Dude, like if you go into, like, I want to say it's Roxborough, but we went to this one place. It was like a sports place and they had an appetizer, cheesesteak egg rolls. I'm like, great. It was basically, it was the biggest egg roll I've ever seen in my entire life. It looked like they took like a cheesesteak and just deep fried the cheesesteak and then cut it in half. That's like how ginormous.
Would you say it was Blasian?
It was probably just regular black.
No, so I'm very, very picky.
No notes we're talking about. T-Dog does, but that's okay.
I'm very picky, so I'm looking for something safe. If I'm going to a new restaurant, I'm like, fuck, you know what I mean? Club sandwich. That's what I'm playing it safe every time with that. But now,
so you play it safe with food, period.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so once I've got to follow up. Once you give this answer though.
But I chips and salsa. Like if I'm getting something every single time,
come out free though.
Salsa, and that's what
comes out free at the beginning.
I look for the deals, homie. I'm getting the shit that's free.
Well, all right. Well, hold on. If we're gonna go on this wavelength, what is the safest thing you can order from a restaurant that you know is not gonna be fucked up every time?
What he just said. Oh no, not that. No, I was
definitely not a club sandwich.
I'm talking about chips and salsa.
I mean,
I want to fuck up a sandwich,
dude. You can fuck a sandwich.
You could definitely fuck up a sandwich.
The second mustard hits the bread, it's.
If it's not spicy brown, get out of town, homie.
Yeah, if it's all yellow, it's something mellow.
You're digging another fellow.
Yeah, you're digging fellows, dude.
Oh,
we didn't say the word.
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
We were all talking about doing fat things. Have you contemplated Ozempic?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think every fat person has.
Have I tried to get it? Yeah. Will my insurance cover it? No.
Okay, so I guess I haven't even once looked into it.
Because listen, you know why you haven't? Because when you were standing up right there, I could see your belt buckle. That's why you haven't looked into it.
Bro,
the second your belt buckle disappears.
I'm 260, homie. Like I need to.
Man.
Every time that I look at the
that's on
you
the
trying to get me hard? Are you trying to get me hard? Because it's working.
Yeah, I want to see more than that belt buckle. I'll tell you that much right now.
But my missus is at the majority of the time that we've been married and everything, she's been like 94 pounds, under 100, and I hate her for it the entire time. Now she's like, "Look at me, I'm fat as," and I'm like, "She's like, do you see how much I weigh now?" And I was like,
calm down.
Yeah, stop it. And I was like, how much? I was like, how much do you weigh now? And she's like, I'm up to 117. I was like, whoa, you're one of my thighs. And I was like, calm down. And she's like, I sit down, and she's like, I can see my rolls. And I'm like, oh no, how awful. And I'm just sitting there going like, damn, when she's sucking me, she's just going, I hate this fat fuck. You know what I mean?
Here's a funny thought. Here's a funny thought. I never thought about it. So you just said that just then. There comes a point where you don't have rolls anymore. It's just a giant crease that separates your tits and your belly.
And if you lift up, then you just have these steady red lines of where your fat.
Between the rib cage, so in the belly. So as soon as I sit down, like I got that just wrinkle and everything. And if you look up, like if you're shirtless, you're like, God damn, like what did my life become? Like what did I do?
Dude,
what happened?
I don't know
if putting a needle in my belly. There ain't no way, homie. I'll die fat as no way.
It's easy, dude. It's super easy. I'm more worried about the fact that it's like so bad for your body. Like it's your kidneys up. Like it is horrendous.
We need to do it.
in 5 years, like those mesothelioma commercials that we see all the time when we were kids. Now it's like, did you or a loved one get on Ozempic?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We all. That's what I was following up with Max. We need to do it for a month, and then once that class action comes around,
dude, I'm not trying to.
It's not worth like $100.
You're not gonna die. You're gonna diet. It's different.
There's a whole bunch of people. You can see it. You know how everyone with Down syndrome looks alike? Everyone that's on Ozempic looks alike, and you can you can see it. They have it in their face. They kind of get that Joan Rivers look a little bit with something on it and shit. I don't know. You can tell because they're skinny, but they're fat skinny. They're carrying around like fat bastard when they lost all that and they have that excess skin and shit like that.
I mean, it's definitely the easy thing, but nah, I'm good, bro. I'm not gonna. I already my body up enough.
I would rather
lift it up anymore.
I would rather the Ozempic than the what's that? What's
the
that one?
Gastric sleeve.
Yeah, gastric. That's the word I was looking for.
So, and a lot of people like I've seen so many people that got it done, and they start getting really skinny, and they're like hitting at the gym. They're like, "Oh, I love this new lifestyle." And I'm like, "Man, you know what?" I was like, "You kind of took the easy way out, but like, good for you either way." I'm like, "You're still putting in the work, yeah, like hell yeah." And then like 3 years later, you see them, and they're like 550 pounds, and I'm like, "What the?"
You can restretch it, yeah.
I'm like, "What the fuck?" And they're like, "Yeah, I had one bad week." I'm like, "What?"
Been there, brother. Been there, brother.
I was like, God damn. As I'm going home and smashing like a 20-piece nugget and a large fry, I'm like, what a failure.
Dude.
I'm like, that fat.
That's something that I used to look forward to, like having a day to myself, right? I would just go find the trashiest place to go eat by myself. Can't do that anymore. Yeah.
Oh, I would definitely order just things that I shouldn't be eating.
Yeah, stuff it was always a place very far from my house because I didn't want it to see anybody possibly. And then I'm not going to be able to fit in the booth. So I'm just going to get a table in the back corner. Put me by the bathroom. Who cares?
I'm not going out. I'm not going in the restaurant. I'm not going in public. I am taking my fat shaming self in the drive.
You go like $45 at Taco Bell. Order extra utensils so you make it look like it's not just for you. Yeah.
2 drinks. I'm getting if I'm at McDonald's, I'm getting a Sprite and a High C orange. I'm making this shit look, And they're like, God damn, you're like, look at this fat. I'm like, 2 different drinks. Getting it for the person at home.
Yeah, I've done things like, can you put that in a separate bag? Knowing I'm just gonna eat it all in my car.
As I go into like McDonald's and my eyes are bloodshot as fuck, and I'm just sitting there like, hey, thanks, man. And what's amazing is like I'll get like the hot and spicy fucking BOGO, baby. I'm just telling you, the deals are what get you. You get a buy one, get one spicy McChicken. So I'm sitting there eating that, have my High C orange, sipping on that. After I'm done, I'm like, they had a free 10-piece McNugget deal as well. I'm going to eat that. All right, go and get that with my large fry. Oh, what's this? A crispy Sprite now? Mixing it up? Don't mind if I do. Fuck, I love it. I'm a fat fuck, and I'm not afraid of it.
So you don't have a tried and true at McDonald's? Like when you go, that's what you're getting. You're getting the same thing every single time. I'm that way. I'm getting a Big Mac. If I get something else, that's cool. But I'm definitely starting off with the number one.
Why? So can I ask you, why are you spending so much money on a Big Mac?
Because money isn't real when you're hungry.
So why aren't you?
Because that's the name of the episode.
Get a McDouble, added mac sauce, and then you can add lettuce on there, bro.
I'm not interested in your TikTok recipes. I just want to say,
you know what I like doing? I like spending $4.50.
I want to say
piece of bread.
I want to say 5 whole words when I get to that order thing. Give me a number 1, and then I'm just going to drive forward. That's what I'm going to do. If I'm feeling frisky, I might get one of those $1.29 that used to be 50-cent burgers.
Use the fucking app. Why are you this is what year and you are still fucking saying your order at the window? You know what you need to be saying at the window? They're like, hi, thank you for stopping to McDonald's. Did you place an order on our app? Yeah, it's QP28. Thank you, Paul, to the first window. That's all you have to fucking say.
I prefer words over code, robot boy.
And you know what you say too? It's like, oh, I order the same thing every time. You know what they have on that app too? Reorder. You don't even have to do anything. You just log in, boom, and then you're getting points. You know what it costs for that Big Mac? I think 6,000 points, 5,000 points.
This guy's the reason people are gonna be losing their jobs.
That's good. You know what? I use self checkout all the time. Do you think
Who would
I
have
want
thought
to
a
see
white man would do this?
that old bitch that has the wrist fucking brace on, working at fucking Walmart when she's 85, when she should be fucking retired. Another
And let's
subject
not
at another time.
forget.
Another
Let's not forget her
subject at
bag
another
boy
time.
is an autistic kid.
First of all,
It's 37.
You guys are privileged that you guys have bag boys. This lady's doing it her fucking self. That's why she has the wrist brace on, dude. She's over there just, and this is what it is. You have fucking 10 items and it's ding.
Yeah, they. I can't believe he wants to. It's pretty hilarious.
And I'm just sitting there like, are you fucking kidding me? When I can just go through a self checkout, bam, 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 bam. Ding.
Then
Go.
why aren't they paying you to check yourself out? That's the whole thing, dude. Like,
Who?
do you actually
I'm
do you
just
walk
telling
your
you.
baskets to the buggy thing? Do you walk them into the little holder in the parking lot? Do you take it over there? Because
It
somebody gets
depends.
paid to pick those up.
Okay, hold on. So you're one of them fucking people. I gotta end the show, honestly, because I think it's an aneurysm, is what they call it.
It's called
You
a
don't put-
prolapse, dude.
So hold on.
I'm
So
sorry.
you don't put your card away?
Not every time. Not most times.
So never. That was an answer if your wife asked you,
Well, no,
do you do this? You're like, no,
Yeah,
never.
well, here's when I do it.
Sometimes.
Here's when he gets Here's when he gets done. When somebody that I'm with does it. Like I have friends like you. Hey, you, but I have friends like you.
Honestly,
they'll
I'm
do-
just
and they'll do
I'm
it.
in a fit of rage where I've spaced out completely, and I don't even know where the fuck I am now.
What
All I
now?
see
Okay,
is ring
so
lights, and I'm pretty sure this is hell. That's
why
all.
does it bother you? Because society told you.
No, it's so what is the deal of not putting
What's the
cart
deal
back?
with?
So if you don't put a cart away, there's wind and everything else. Your runaway cart is now going to hit my fucking vehicle because you're like, oh, hold on. There's a cart return fucking 16 feet away, but fuck the establishment. I ain't gonna do it.
It's not the
Pathetic.
establishment. It's you're fucking over
Pathetic.
that. You're fucking over that kid that's supposed to go pick him up. He could be getting overtime and paying for his 13 kids. But no, he's Hispanic. He's Hispanic.
Person fucking
He's
walking
Hispanic.
with a fucking limp, trying to get these goddamn things.
Because you have the pool of people to work in your small town is very small. Here we have all the people.
Shout out to Cart Narcs, the real MVP. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. Cart Narcs.
No.
Yeah, I've seen that
fucking
guy. Yeah,
Love him.
I
True
would
hero.
grab his phone and smash it on the ground. I promise
You
to God.
wouldn't catch him. He's always elusive, and he would make fun of you for chasing him. He would. You know
I would
he
not chase him.
You've seen
He-
it.
Oh, then I think we're thinking of two different people then, because he like will walk up to people and be like, "I'm the you. Why aren't you taking it?" Like he's old people are yelling at him and she's like, "Leave me alone!" And I was like, "I
Yeah.
promise you, I would just grab it and
They
throw
all-
it down."
They all try to, and they're always
Just
like,
like
I'm
these
gonna,
guys that
I'm gonna
catch
hunt you down
pedos,
and
dude.
beat your ass. And he's like, I really doubt that, sir. I really doubt that. He's like, look at you. You're already out of breath. Like,
Yeah, see, that's the old, I'm not going to chase him. Also, those you ever notice how these things don't happen in Texas? Like these little fucking TikTok trends, they take off in blue states where people don't just have guns and attitudes.
I'm a cart person. I put my shit back because I'm not gonna lie. I put away carts like when I was in high school. That was one of my fucking many jobs that I took, and it sucked dick. So I actually get a raging, angry, fucking pulsating bloodline that goes down the center of my forehead when I see someone put their car, some fat piece of shit, put their cart. They and they took the time to anchor it up so that they could put two of the tires on the side, you know, like right where like there's a nice potted plant, you know,
so that it won't roll away. Yes.
and it's a woman too. I don't know what it is. 99% of the time, whenever I see it happen, it's always a woman not putting it away. And there was that lady that made that TikTok too. She's like, if you think I'm going to leave my kids in my car unattended for 10 seconds while I put away this cart, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
I'm
she
like,
makes a good point.
you are fucking kidding me. You know what it is? Here,
In this
if
Texas
you were that
heat, dude,
afraid to go to the fucking
You're worried
store,
about windy
do the
baskets. We're worried
online
about being
shopping.
cooked.
You guys are fucking terrible.
No, you know what my pet peeve is? It's almost as bad as someone not putting their cart back. It's the fucking pieces of shit when they do put their carts back, they put it in the wrong spot. Like you have like two areas. One's like large carts, giant sign, arrow, and then the other one's small carts, giant sign, arrow. And they put the giant cart in the small cart area. And I want to kill that person. Like if I saw someone do that, I would actually call them a cunt to their face. I don't care if it's like a 6'5" man or a little old lady.
This is what Max thinks about mixed races as well. There's a hole for the right one. You don't put the big one in the small one.
Didn't say anything.
And the small ones don't go in the big ones.
You guys have different size carts. That's fucking wild. With us, we only have you enter one way for the carts. Like so on like a parking lot, there's each lane. One will go this way and one will go that way on the car returns now. Like you have no other option than just to put it in that one way.
That's like Walmart. Walmart has like one giant cart. But I mean, like most of our local grocery stores now, you have the giant carts, which is like if you're spending $300, you know, and then you have the meat cart, which is just like two small shelves. It's like a 30%er.
You could fit a 12-pack and like some sandwich shit in there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like what I would like when I'm running crazy on my lunch break. I'm like, all right, just go to fucking the grocery store, buy a couple things for dinner. It takes 2 seconds, you know. It's big enough to fit a 36-pack of water. So like, you know, I put a thing of water the bottom one, and then top shelf I grab a bunch of random shit.
Like our local grocery store has like mini carts for either. I usually think it's for children, but it could be for a small person as well. But that way, if you're shopping, they can like.
Oh, the little kitty carts. Yeah, our grocery stores have a few of those laying around too.
And then we even have the ones that have like a plastic coverings that make it look like a fire truck or a tractor. So they have those, but that's it. We don't. Have y'all ever once
grocery? Has anybody? Have y'all ever once grocery shopped for more than 2 seconds with the actual basket that people like loop their arm in and carry around?
For
you know
sure.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
you have.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Man, I get tired. I would much rather just obtusely hold all this shit than have to carry that thing around. It's odd. It's an odd feeling to me. I don't know why. As I do this,
as I set it down in the self checkout, fuck yeah, hell yeah, love it,
dude. That is something I'm hardcore. Unless I have like one thing, or I'm at Lowe's, which it seems like everything is self checkout now at Lowe's, but at the grocery store I'll wait in line even to go through the express lane just so somebody will.
Look, the only thing I do the self checkout because I don't feel like dealing with humans, and I'm more efficient. I'm way more efficient at bagging and ringing my own shit up. But I will say this: I agree with you in terms of like cooking. Like, did you guys ever go to the melting pot back in the day? Yeah, where you paid fucking $100 for your dinner, but you fucking cooked it. Whoever thought of that is a genius. It's a fondue fucking restaurant.
You've never gone to Korean barbecue, I'm guessing.
No.
They just bring out gigantic bowls of raw meat, and you have a literal cooktop at your table, and you just cook the food while you're sitting there.
I am not paying money to cook my own shit.
And they'll still want to fucking tip.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, it's fun if you're with a group of people. It's not date. Korean barbecue is not date thing.
But for some reason, my fucking shit won't autofocus.
I just didn't want to be left out, honestly.
I didn't know why I did it either.
No, another pet peeve too: stacking plates. Do you guys do that whenever you like? How are you leaving your table? Whenever
my shit's cleaned, stacked. Like all the trash is in the bin. Like I clean the whole. I'm like fucking cleaning up if I got ketchup everywhere. Like I make sure that like the shit's pretty tidy.
It depends where. Like if it's just a normal, crappy. I do what y'all are doing, but then there's some restaurants where like the etiquette would be to cross your silverware and then they know to come pick it up. That type of thing. There's those kind of places too. Just depends on where you're at.
Like a fancy like place or
not
something
fancy,
like that?
but like middle of the road, above a Chili's.
First of all, okay. Yeah, again, where I live, Olive Garden is a fancy night out. Like that's.
Hey, dude, my old lady still fucking loves Olive Garden. My problem is that I just don't like Italian food. So.
It's expensive.
I'm all in for the breadsticks if that counts.
I'm such a.
You don't like Italian?
Nah.
Me neither. You know why? Too much ricotta. Oh. Ricotta cheese is disgusting.
Oh, I like ricotta. Now, and I also like pizza.
Trash.
I mean, I'm a Parmesaner, man. I would put a fucking mountain of Parmesan on my pasta.
Lasagna is good for a bite, but like just the thought of sitting down and eating a whole bowl of noodles, I'm just like,
You're insane. You haven't had fucking great lasagna then.
oh my gosh.
Like, dude,
It's
like,
the red sauce. I don't like red sauce. That's the problem. If they figured out how to make an Alfredo lasagna, now we're talking. Alfredo's
I
pretty
think
good.
the Olive Garden actually had something like that.
I
I
think
feel
they
like it was the
did.
Olive Garden.
And the best lasagna you can get is in a little red box with a white glove. That's your little helper. Okay.
Oh,
Hamburger Helper
God.
lasagna.
When was the last time y'all had Hamburger Helper? Period.
Dude,
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, homie. Like,
Okay, so okay.
since I lived at home, it's been 20 years. My mom used to put it on fucking buttered bread.
Dude, my kids, they fucking every time that my wife has to do like a clinical or she's working late or whatever, probably fucking some other guy, whatever she's doing, you know.
Dude, for sure, I
Okay.
get it.
You know,
100%.
I
You
tell
know,
her to go
she-
home, and she won't go home.
I know. I'm just like, please, if you are fucking somebody, can you just stay there? I'm like, it's fine. I'm like,
Listen, I left it tight for you. You're good.
It's funny because the kids are like, yes, mom's gone. And I'm like, you guys want some Hamburger Helper lasagna? They're like, yes. I'm like, hey, can you do that special bread that you do and everything? And I'm like, white trash garlic bread?
Hell yeah, dude. I've had that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
They love it. They think it's like a fucking the light fucking just went dim there. They're like, hey, this is
Got
like
sexy.
a fancy fucking meal. I'm like, this is white trash. Dad don't know how to cook shit, but I can make some
Dude.
Hamburger Helper lasagna.
My kids are spoiled, and my wife thinks she's above it. But every once in a while, I'm like, we need to get some. But my whole thing was either the, was it beef stroganoff or the au gratin? Au gratin, the cheesy one. No,
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Cheeseburger mac is ass. I know that's what Max is gonna say. Fucking, I like cheeseburger mac.
Nah, dude, I was a lasagna. It was what was that?
I don't think I've had
There
the
was
lasagna
another
one.
one too.
You didn't like the stroganoff one, huh?
I don't like that one either.
Me neither. Yeah.
Okay, well,
No,
Let me see. All right, hold on. Here's the flavors:
the green lasagna
double
box is one.
cheeseburger,
oh, cheeseburger,
tuna
good.
cheesy pasta, disgusting. Cheeseburger macaroni,
Ooh, the taco
potato
one.
stroganoff, beef pasta. Okay, so we would do the beef pasta and the 4 cheese lasagna. The 4 cheese lasagna was the shit. I
Ooh.
love the noodles too.
There's 2 different types of lasagna. I don't know what it is. There's the 4 cheese lasagna, and then there's the regular lasagna, the green labeled one, right? The green
Yeah.
labeled lasagna is top tier over the 4 cheese. I don't know why. The 4 cheese noodles are different. They just the regular lasagna. My autism kicks in. I love it. Fucking
Y'all are
You know
making
what's
me
sad?
really. I'm kind of high right now, and I really want some Hamburger Helper now.
Actually, now that you guys reminded me about Hamburger Helper, I really want to eat some Hamburger Helper right now.
Dude, that's our
I'm gonna
mission this
hire it.
weekend.
Nobody's
I
talking
will-
about Hamburger Helper like we are, and they're gonna reach out to us like, "Hey, are you guys really fucking serious? You guys really like our shit? Like, we fucking love it."
We love it, dude. I would
Now I will say
actually.
this.
I'll pay the shipping and handling if they want to send me a little figurine of the glove man. Oh, I want him
but
right
wait,
here.
But we want him like this. Like we want him like to look like he's getting ready to fist.
Just
yeah.
throw it up the.
Now I will say the thing
It's
that
an
does
eye patch.
scare me about Hamburger Helper though is under every label, like flavor, it's like made with real cheese, made with rich beef flavor. So it's
Yeah.
not real beef, but
So now, what's
This
weird
is what this is what FDR is trying to fight. Not FDR. What's his name? RFK. This is what RFK Jr. is trying to fight with. It's Hamburger Helper. Dude. We got to get it while we still can, boys.
dude, I told my daughter, I was like, "Hey, you know," because she's like, "Hey, did you hear that he's trying to get rid of Uncrustables?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess, whatever."
We got to
And
fight
she's
for
like-
our right, Dad.
She's like, "I will make January 6th look like a fucking tea party."
Let's go, dude.
I was like, God damn, dude. And she's like, touch my fucking Uncrustables. She's like, no. But
Have y'all air fried
that's
them yet, by the
hilarious.
way?
no.
Air fry an Uncrustable and watch your life change. Just letting you know.
Dude, we just got the fucking hazelnut kind. That's like the fucking
I'm telling you.
I'm
telling you.
now, that's what I'm
Actually,
saying, like,
We have
with that
time right
marshmallow
now.
on top.
How much time we got? We got 15 minutes. You could go make one right now and come back and eat it on the show.
I think we forget that I'm in a separate building. It would take me 2 minutes just to get inside. And I
No,
have
his,
this air
I
fryer.
forget
And
he
everything.
has a palatial estate. Okay.
I'm
So-
in my living room
No.
and my
Yeah.
bedroom.
Yeah.
I got 2 things. I got two things here. One thing about the Hamburger Helper. Do you guys know the noodles no longer come in a separate bag? It's just loose in the box.
What?
The nourish.
Oh, there's sawdust and there's dead shit spiders. Oh, we're eating the fucking. Oh,
But hold on,
two...
guys, calm down. Y'all are overreacting.
No,
that's how Kraft mac and cheese comes.
I don't eat mac and cheese. Texture thing. Autism. Keep up. This is.
You don't eat mac and what the fuck is wrong with you two? You don't eat Italian food. You don't eat mac and cheese. How are you guys fat?
Whoa! Dude!
I saw you staring at my tits. My eyes are up here, motherfucker. Okay.
Oh, dude!
I don't understand.
Wow. It's like I'm getting fucking. I'm looking at my wife right now. I'm just getting yelled at. Like I'm just gonna go back inside if I was gonna get fat.
I don't like the
fat cheese.
I do not like the direction of this episode one bit.
One second we're talking about stroganoff, and the next.
We're stroking off.
Yeah. But the loose fucking noodles it threw me off because it used to be in a separate package along with the fucking package with the seasoning that you'd shake like a taco seasoning thing, just, and
yeah.
I opened up. I had 2 twin packs, so I opened a box and I go, they fucked up. And my kids were like, what? And I was like, just loose noodles in here. And they're like, oh, that's kind of weird. And I was like, yeah, we're not eating this box. I opened up another one. I go, I'll be fucking damned. They did it again.
Now we gotta eat 2 of these bastards.
I opened up 3 boxes before I had to get 2 fucking freezer bags and fucking put the shit in.
You're like, when were these dated? When did these? The same day. They fucked up the whole line.
It's the same batch,
dude. I'm telling you, it is my fucking go-to. But there was one thing that we were talking about before the show, Burley, that I completely. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. I've been doing this a lot lately. So I'm doing a little staycation. I'm not doing shit. I'm off this week.
I'm on vacation.
Nice.
So
at the end of the month.
So I have one again at the end of the month as well. I have to burn it before the end of the year. So I was at conference 2 weeks ago, so I missed a week of work, and then it was Thanksgiving, so nobody was staying at my hotel the entire time. So it was like a week off again. And I was like, this is sick. And then I'm on a week of vacation. I was like, this is like 3 weeks fucking off. But so I was like, I'm sitting there. I'm like, man, I'm kind of bored. My buddy that I work with is always trying to get me. He's like, hey, you trying to do some Addies? He's like, you trying to do some Adderall? And I was like, I've never done that before. And he goes, you should try it. It's super fun. And I'm like, okay. Well, my son has it. Might have to edit this out, Matt. Let's go ahead and put this at 8:49. We're gonna put this at 8:49. I may have accidentally taken one. I thought it was an Advil. Whoopsies.
The first 2 letters, I get it.
So, but I get there and I'm just like, I take it. 2 hours go by and I'm like, nothing. Like this sucks. And I'm texting my buddy. I was like, hey man, I was like, what the fuck's up with this? I was like, I took the whole pill. He goes, whoa, you took the whole pill? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, dude, you could break it. Just take like a couple beads just to get you by if you want to. And I'm like,
oh wow.
And I'm like, oh,
there, yeah.
Okay.
What is it called? Time release? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, I wait. Now 3.5 hours go by, and I'm like, I have no more ambition than I normally do. I'm like, I'm lazy as fuck. I'm like, I have zoomies, my ass, So I look it up, and my missus is a nurse, and I was like, hey, I may have taken one of these by mistake. And she's like, so how do you feel? And I'm like, nothing at all. And she's like, I told you have ADHD, you fucking idiot. She's like, look at this. She's like, it won't work on you. And I go, nah. And my friend texts me, he goes, dude, he's like, the only way that it won't be fucking with you right now is if you have raging ADHD. And I go, huh. So I learned something today. Then I probably have to go see my doctor.
You have a mental illness.
That's hilarious.
And like,
who would have thought it was you?
and even my wife, she goes, where do you think our son gets it from? And I'm like, bitch.
Wait, you passed that shit down?
And like, I always thought, but I was just like, hey, it's a drug. Like, I wonder what happened if I accidentally took it one time, And nothing. It fucking sucked. I was like, this is the calmest I've ever been. Like, this is terrible.
So it works.
Yeah, it's kind of.
And the fact that this skinny bitch too, I swear to God, she goes, it's also an appetite suppressant. And I go, appetite suppressant. I'm like, You know what? And so the entire day, I'm sitting there like, God damn, my stomach. I feel like I was having like a cramp in my stomach. I'm just like, what the fuck? I felt like someone was like punching me almost. I'm like, this kind of sucks. My son always complains about it too. He goes, oh no, my stomach hurts. I'm like, quit being a pussy. Like, you're fine. Everything. And now that I took it, I go, yeah, that kind of sucks. I'm like, I'm not a fan at all. And she's like, hey, I don't think this is the last time you had something to eat. And I'm like, oh, I don't think I did eat anything today. And she's like, oh. And I'm like, dude, did you a bitch?
Did you see the TikTok? Well, I know you guys don't do TikTok as much as I do, but did you see like
this guy lives on TikTok?
I love TikTok.
He lives there.
I thought you were more of an Instagram. I'm a TikTok.
I don't use Instagram at all.
I don't use it ever. Like, I only answer our messages, and then like, it's just that's not my. I'd rather.
This is why nobody will remember your names.
I will open Burley's video, watch like 3 or 4 in the feed, and then remember and be like, what the fuck am I doing on this? And then go back to TikTok.
Hey, I've pretty much quit that, so suck it.
Well, they had a like husband and wife or boyfriend girlfriend shit where they're like they were, I guess, they were telling each other truths or whatever. Did you see that? We don't judge.
We listen, but we don't judge. Yes.
I saw this one, and the guy's like, he's like, I have a list. She's like, you have a list? He's like, yeah, of things that you've said to me that if I ever said to you, you would kill me. And he's like, number 1, I'm stupid. He listed off like 3 or 4 things. I was like, oh yeah, all those have happened to me.
that hurts. It hurts a lot.
No, the one thing me and T-Dog were laughing about, it was you're going outside in that? Or you're wearing that outside?
that is one thing too. Have you ever questioned what she was wearing, like, at all? Like, just been like, hey, like, yeah, same. Like, honestly, she could wear a fucking cum rag for all I give a shit. I'd be like, okay, that's
my
what you're putting on. White queen, that's what you want to wear? That's fine. I don't give a fuck, you know? But like, I'll put on something. She's like, ooh. Are you wearing that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, currently, yeah. Am I not supposed to? What the fuck? You know what I mean? And
you're talking to a guy who sagged his pants up till 2023. So yeah, I heard a lot about that.
Well, hold on. How high were these pants?
No, I sagged him like a black kid in the 90s.
Oh, you sagged him. I thought you said that you were hiking like you had him like like you had moose knuckle constantly.
No. It's all in the belly region. You'd be surprised my body shape. It's odd. It captivates the horse.
You know, we can't be females and just hike our pants all the way up to our nipples and, you know, have those type of pants that just tighten up that belly.
Are we on the same? Are we on the same wavelength here? We're so happy that low rise is coming back. Are we on that same wavelength?
They should. They should.
Low rise
exposes a lot.
Here's the clip. Low rise jeans are way better than any pair of jeans for women ever. Don't be a fellow wearing low rise. Get out of here. But dude, think about it, dude. This is not gonna make the clip, but the high rise jeans gave fat girls too much confidence. That's the problem.
I mean, no, it should, you know, it's terrible. There's some that we could say about, and it will get canceled in a minute, but it's the thing. You always see that. Just like, look at me, I'm so confident, everything else. And I'm like, should you be wearing that? It looks like, was there a hailstorm outside? What happened to your ass cheeks?
I've seen women my size rocking midriff just because their belly button's covered. I'm like, I hate you.
You don't see me walking around in fucking slim fucking tank tops, acting like I'm fucking Jack Efron with some fucking muscles. You know what I mean? Like, it's just know your limits. Be proud of whatever the fuck it is you wanted to, but like, leave them fucking hail dents at home. Like, put some fucking sweats on.
Like, if it's not like bothering me, all right. But if I can see it, no, you should not be wearing that ever.
Same thing for men. If your dick.
Oh, whoa! We work hard.
Dick,
we work hard. We can wear what we want, dude.
I don't want to see it hard. Work soft. I don't want to see it.
Wear fucking bigger sweatpants, you cocksuckers.
Like when there's old people that are putting their belts above their belly button. You know what I mean? and then they're sitting there with their leg propped up, and all you see is fucking dick.
Have y'all ever
No,
been
thank you.
fitted for a suit?
Yes, I've
Yes.
been molested.
They measure around the belly button. Listen,
That's your
I've
waist.
never had to. I've never. That's the waist. Okay, listen. I wear my pants around where you're supposed to wear your pants on your actual waist, right above the hips, but not over your belly button. I've never worn a size 40 pants in my life. I'm a 38, and I'm gonna keep it that way because if I measured around my belly, I'm like a 67. Okay? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, fellas. And if
you
you
go
want me
with
to
your
measure around my
buddies, too?
belly, I hate you. I hate you.
Did you go with your buddies too for like a bachelor party when they measured you?
No, say that one more time, bud. Sorry.
Did
Whatever.
did you go with like a group of people to go get measured? Did they announce that shit? That's how it was for me. I'm sitting there over there and they're like, all right, a 42? And I go, for what? A 42? For who?
You talking about like Fat Joe?
Yeah. And like there is somebody that was fatter than me. I looked at him and I go, 42? And he goes, no, they're giving me a 48. And I go,
This is not real. This is fake.
and she looked at me and I go, ma'am, I was like, I usually wear between a 36 and a 38. And she goes, you wear your pants lower. Okay. And I was like,
Yeah.
damn. And she's like, you're supposed to wear it like here. And I go, I do not. Nope. I don't usually. Do I now at a time? Yes. My jeans
You
do
do?
fit better if I wear them a little bit.
You wear
higher.
them up to your belly button.
Not up. I would say
Like,
Not-
like
so I don't let the
especially
gut
fat
hang
guys, what do
over.
they think that they're hiding?
that's the thing is it's not. It just
It makes their
constant
gunt
pulling the pants
gigantic.
up.
Makes their gunt gigantic.
Dude, it's the love handles too. Like you don't want to make.
I
it
would
too tight to where
rather
it's
I would
exposing that
rather
shit.
love handles coming over the top, muffin topping, than have to stuff them into jeans.
Oh, never. That's what I'm saying. Like that's where mine is at. It's not like I'm not like sagging. You know what I mean? Like too.
No, I'm not either. No, it's right at the top of my ass crack now.
I got that
But
loose butt
for a
look a
time,
little
I used to-
bit. It's like
You get
it's
the what?
almost like, you know what I mean?
He's got
you know
the
exactly
Demi
what I'm
Moore.
talking about. You know exactly. It's not to the point. You're not pulling them all the way up to where it defines the cheeks. You know what I'm talking about. You've got you pulled them up before and been like,
Oh yeah,
You
I've
guys
got a
above
couple
me,
pairs of
you know what I
jeans.
mean?
I'm just
Like,
like,
yeah, but
not bad.
I got it.
I could do a couple
I-
more squats. But,
you know, but literally, but and then you were sitting there looking at them, but like I've seen pictures of me like turned around, or whatever. I'm like, damn, jeans look a little bit fucking saggy, and I'm like, is that not what it is?
oh, dude,
Do I
y'all
always
would have
look
laughed
fucking
so.
just trashy?
I look like
Now
I
that
had
my
a
wife
dirty, I had a
tells me I
dirty
can't leave
diaper
the
at all
place.
times. I looked like I had a dirty diaper at all times, just sagging, dude. Just like, and I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I mean, I did that when I was like 20, but I've
I did that up till last year, pretty much. It was just, it's how it felt more comfortable. I've been rocking it that way since the fucking 90s. You know what am I gonna do? Change?
What do you guys wear for work? So I have to wear a suit usually for work, and
Oh.
stuff like that. Yeah,
That would be annoying. We used to have to dress way, but since COVID, it's jeans and a polo and sneakers.
Oh, you get to wear jeans. That's sick.
See,
Yeah, we didn't for up until 2020, and then when they did that hybrid shit.
My entire career, I got to wear jeans until last year. All of a sudden, there's a
that
goddamn dress
sucks.
code at work. So it's just polos and khakis and dress shoes for me. But that's, I don't have to wear a suit. Do you have to put a tie
Yeah.
on and everything?
So my the people that I work
a
for
good way
were
to get
so
choked.
fucking like 1990 or 19 fucking 50s. They were like, hey, no tattoos visible, clean shaven, all like the works. If you had piercings and stuff like that, if you were a girl that had a nose ring, you had to take it out, everything. And I'm like, the fuck? Now they're
But
pretty
they hire the.
yeah. So like but like I usually have to wear like a sports jacket of some sort or like a pullover with a tie and a button-up shirt.
I'm thinking
pants
about
every day.
buying my very first sports jacket on Saturday.
Your
Dude,
first?
You know what's crazy?
I've never bought a sport jacket. Yeah.
You said you like to just drop a whole bunch of fucking money like it's nobody's business. But if you want a good deal, JC Penney's, dude, don't fucking knock. They have really good deals, especially Black Friday's already passed, but
It's
you can get sports
hilarious.
stuff like $70.
Somebody
You
was
can
just
fit in
asking me if
Express.
JC Penney was still a thing. I can't fit in
Express,
Express.
that's great.
My buddy just bought a
Shit.
whole situation from Express today.
I used to work there. That's T-Dog.
That's where
did
he used
too.
to work there too. Yeah.
Yeah, their stuff is. Problem is like their shit's made so cheap, so like it doesn't last as long, but it fits great. It's one of the suits I know that like I still have a coat that I can wear.
Yeah, I don't
that-
fit in Express. I don't fit in Abercrombie. I don't fit in H&M. I don't fit in any of that stuff.
Yeah, I know. Every time I get, even when I go to,
That's probably another reason I
JCPenney.
sagged, because I was always in the urban stores because it was all oversized clothes. I wore FUBU. How about you?
Mine was. I did like again. We don't have a lot of options. So it was like Old Navy. Those jeans always fit pretty good. And then I'm like a Levi fan. They go, except for whenever the missus, she's like, "Hey, I got you a pair of Levi's. They were on sale. Like, look at these." I'm like, "Oh, sweet." And I'm like, "They're not button fly, are they?" Like that's
why
extremely
they're on sale.
homosexual.
Oh.
I don't want.
I used to
those
rock
at all.
button flies. I used to. Then you
not
get
surprised.
when you
Not
get
at all
hammered.
surprised.
When you get hammered, and you gotta get your dick out fast because you gotta pee. It's tough, dude.
No,
You're just trying to Ultimate Warrior that thing open.
You
My
might as well
jeans
put a
are all
Rubik's
hyper
Cube up.
stretch, boys. They're
Oh,
all
mine too.
stretch,
Mine
baby.
too.
They're
I forget the number. I have it saved somewhere, but it's like a 560 whatever is my. This is the Levi's that I wear. Don't ever
gonna-
send a woman to buy your Levi's though.
Never.
Bring back
Again.
Lee's. Bugle Boys, made by Lee.
First of all, Guess and Bugle Boys, don't knock out them. They're gonna bring Jinko back, and I know that you'd be
Ooh,
wearing.
Jinko's
them.
already back. Jinko's already back.
Well, you probably already own another fucking
No,
second
look
generation
at
of.
look at the price. Go to Jinko.com and try to buy a pair. Look at the price on these
Oh, I
bad
think we looked at this
boys.
before. I
Not
gotta
with
send
me.
Matt a text
Not
too
with
because
me.
there's a theoretical gong that's going off. And,
Oh, is the show
yeah,
over?
yeah.
God, I didn't know what time it was.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
You mentioned Jinkos and
We went off the rails tonight, boys.
we were like pet peeves and everything else too, but it was a very enlightening show, and I feel like
Yeah.
everyone learned a lot. And I feel
Self-reflection.
Like we learned a lot about
look
each
at
other. Looking inward and looking outward,
look inwards.
and looking inside of each other. I feel like we've all made a little bit of growth. And speaking of growth, my pants are fitting especially tight, not button fly. So if you're able to shop and treat yourselves right, send us your outfits. We'll judge it like our wives judge ours. We hope you guys have a splendid evening. Be kind to your wieners. Kisses to your grandma. Suck on them nippies.
Tony, Matt, Tyson, Goop, Euban, and Rob telling you how life should be. They're gonna talk shit and make fun of your mom and everything in between. Tony, Matt, Tyson, Goop, Euban, and Rob are bringing this show for y'all. They're gonna say what they want and keep it raw with the show called Body Wrong.